Hey everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Evergreen Arts and Crafts. In today's video tutorial here you can see I will show you how to make this cute little jellyfish, which is colorful one, and at the end I put some bells. Obviously I'm giving a voiceover so you cannot hear the bells. Alright, so the starting part is going to be the head, and at the top I put this hanging part here. If you wanted to, you can hang in your car or any your kitchen wall or anywhere you like. And if you don't like this hanging option, you can just skip this part. And the bells are option as well. If you don't want it to, you can skip this. I made this a jellyfish with the size 4mm crochet hook. If you wanted to make a giant version, all you have to do is use 2 strands of a white yarn, and then grab your 6mm to 7mm crochet hook, and you can make the giant version as well. Alright, so let me show you the colors I have used in this tentacle part. So here are all the colors I have used in the tentacle part. If you wanted to make tentacles with just one color, you can. All you have to do is just make a top with the white, and then use just a pink or just a blue, just a red, or you can use these colors as well. Okay, so now we will start first with the head of this jellyfish. Okay, so we will start with the head part of the jellyfish, and then we will add the border to it. Then the eyes, I have used a 6mm eyes. If you wanted to make a larger eyes, you can. Okay, and then we will add the smile to it. So let's get started. If you don't know any of the basic crochet stitches, kindly learn those first so you are going to be easily made this video. Okay, so to start this, we are going to work into the continuous round, no slip stitches. So keep your marker ready. Make a magic ring excuse me, and into the first round we are going to do is just a chain 1, and into the center circle you have to do is 6 single crochet. So into the center we are going to do is 6 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. And after making 6 single crochets, you're going to close the center part of your jellyfish, shut it down, and now we are going to start the second round, which is going to be 2 singles in each. No slip stitches. I'm like no slap stitches. No slip stitches. All you have to do is just put this marker so you know where did you started it. So into your very first stitch, it's going to be a little harder to get your first stitch because I made a little tighter. So I'm going to get in and come back to you. Okay, so what I did is just I messed up a little bit, that stuff. Now what you have to do, into your very first stitch, do a 2 single crochets in each. So at the end of this round, round 2, you should have a 12 because we are increasing every stitch. So insert your hook in and make a 2 single crochets into the same stitch and 2 single crochet all the way around. And don't forget to put your stitch marker on your very first stitch, okay? Just don't forget that, because then you don't know it. I'm not doing it right now because I'm just counting the stitches. So if you are not counting it, make sure to put the stitch marker at the very first stitch. So we are doing 1 single crochet in each stitch all the way around, 2 single crochets in each stitch all the way around, and at the end of this round you should have 12 single crochets. And then we will work with the round 3. Keep doing 2 single crochet until you reach to the end stitch. And then we will work with the round 3, and this is the part where I started, and you have to work, make sure you count the stitches, that they should be total 12. Put your stitch marker on your very first stitch. Starting a third round, work a 1 single crochet in the first stitch, and then work 2 singles into the next stitch. So this is how you have to complete this round. working one single stitch into the next one and working 2 single crochets into the next one. And this is what happened every time I do make a video. So 1 single crochet, then 2, then 1, then 2, all the way around, and at the end of this round you should have 18 single crochets. Alright, so I have completed my 3rd round, and now we are going to start the 4th round. So I'm going to remove my stitch marker. Into the very first stitch you have to make 1 single crochet. Okay, so work a 1 single crochet into your very first single crochet, work a 1 single crochet into the next one as well, and don't forget to put your stitch marker back on your first stitch. Work a 1 single crochet into the next single crochet, and then you have to work 2 single crochet in next stitch, 1 and 2, and then this is how you have to do 1 1 2 1 1 2 all the way around until you reach to the end. At the end of this round you should have 24 single crochets. Work 1 single crochet next 2 and work 2 single crochet in every 3rd stitch. Okay, and work this all the way around, and I'm going to meet you guys just in a moment and tell you how we are going to do round 5. So here I am, I have done with my round 4, and now we will start working with the round 5. So remove your stitch marker, and then you have to work 1 single crochet in next 3, and then you have to do is increase every 4th stitch. Okay, so 1 single crochet in next 3, this is 2 3, and into the 4th one you have to do 2 single crochets, 1, and into the same space we are going to do the 2nd one. So this is how you have to do this time. Work 1 single crochet in next 3, 1 2 and 3, and then you have to work 2 single crochet into the next one. So at the end of this round you should have 30 single crochets, working 1 single crochet in next 3, so it's going to be 1 1 1 and 2 all the way around. So I'm going to meet you guys once I'm gonna complete this round, and 1 1 1 then 2. Okay, all the way back to the beginning. And remember, you have to work 2 onto your 4th stitch, and you should have 30 stitches at the end. So then now we are going to start. Okay, so I have completed my 5th round, and we are working on our 6th round, which is going to be again the increase round, and this time you have to work 1 single crochet in next 4 and increase your 5th stitch, which is going to be 1 single individual stitch in your 4th. 4 stitches, 1 2 3 and 4, and now we are going to do 2 singles into the 5th stitch. So this round is supposed to be like that. 1 single crochet next 4, and you're going to increase the 5th one. 1 2 3 4, and now you have to do 2 singles on your 5th stitch, 1 and 2. Okay, this is how you have to do all the way around, which is 1 1 1 1 and 2, all the way back to the beginning, and you should have 36 single crochet into this round. I have completed this round, and now we are going to start with round 7, which is going to be again the increase round. Let me count, and I am on my round 7. Remove your stitch marker, and now we are going to do 1 single crochet in next 5, and then you're going to increase. Okay, work a 1 single crochet in next 5, 2 3 4 5, and you're going to increase a 6th stitch, which is going to be 2 singles on your 6th stitch. At the end of this round you should have 42 single crochets. So this is how you have to complete this round all the way back to the beginning, working 1 single crochet in next 5 and increase your 6th stitch, which is going to be 2 singles on your 6th stitch. I'm going to complete this round and I'm going to meet you guys in a moment to show you how it looks like, and then we will start working on our round 8, which is going to be obviously an increased round as well. So I'm going to complete this and meet you guys just in a moment. Alright, so I have completed my round 7. Now we will start doing round 8, which is the last increased round. In round 8 is going to be working 1 single crochet into the next 6 stitches, and then you're going to do is work a increase on your 7th stitch. So remove your stitch marker, and on your first one do 1 single crochet, put your stitch marker back on. And now you have to work a 1 single crochet into each of the next 5, total 6. So I have just did the first one, and your end should be 2. When you're doing an increasing round, don't forget to check your end, because when you're at the end, your end should have 2 singles. So I did the first one, then 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then on your 7th stitch you have to do is work 2 single crochet, 1 and 2. And at the end of this round you should have 48 singles, working 1 single in each of the next 6, and then work an increase on your 7th stitch. This is how this round is supposed to be. Work a 2 on your 7th stitch. This is the last increase round we have. Okay, and now I'm going to meet you guys once I'm going to complete this round. So I have done with round 8, and now what we are going to do is we are going to work from round 9 to now round 16. We have to work 1 single crochet round and round and round, again and again, till you reach to your round 16. So I have started this doing 1 single crochet in each stitch from round 9 to round 16. Keep doing no slip stitches, and you should have 48 single crochets. So I'm doing this, and once I'm going to complete my this till round 16, and I'm going to meet you guys once I'm going to complete these 8 rounds of single crochet from round 9 to 16. 1 single crochet in each single crochet around. I'm going to complete these rounds and meet you guys, and then we will start working on our decreases rounds. Okay, so keep doing rounds and rounds of 1 single crochet around from round 9 to 16. Once I'm going to complete this, I'm going to meet you guys just in a moment. Alright, so here you can see I have completed my 16 rounds. Till round 16, I'm going to sew this center. So first you have to flip this, and don't forget to sew your center magic ring, because it will get open later on. So just making a knot, and then I'm going to hide this. So this is what you have to do once you will complete your 16 rounds. Just shut the center ring properly, and then just keep this yarn in, because this will work as the stuffing as well. Okay, so now we are going to start working with round 17, and this round is going to be decrease round. Okay, we are start working with round 17. Remove your stitch marker and work a 1 single crochet in next six single crochets. Put your stitch marker back on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now we are going to do is invisible decrease. Let me zoom in a little bit. So you have to take the front loop of next 2 stitches. So we have 2 loops and we are taking only front loop. So insert your hook into your front loop of your next stitch, and then insert your hook into the front loop of your next stitch. Then get the yarn, pull the yarn through, yarn over, and pull it through. And this is how we do an invisible decrease. Now again, working 1 single crochet in next 6 stitches. 3, 4, 5, and 6, and work 1 invisible decrease on your 7th. So insert your hook on your first loop, front loop, and on your next stitch take your front loop, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. This is how you have to do all the way around. At the end of this round you should have 42 single crochets. So I have done my decrease round, and now we are going to start doing 18 round. Round 18 is going to be just a 1 single crochet all the way around, 42 single crochets. So I'm going to complete this round just doing 1 single stitch all the way around. You should have 42 single crochets. So meet you guys at the end of this round, and then we will work on round 19. Okay, so I'm back and I have done my round 18, and now round 19 is going to be again a decrease round. So you should do is 1 single crochet in next 5. 1, put your stitch marker back on. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now you have to do is invisible decrease again at the 6th stitch. At the end of this round you should have 36 single crochet. So we are doing is working 1 single crochet next 5 and decrease your 6th stitch. Okay, and you can do a regular decrease if you don't get the invisible one, but it will give you a neat finish if you do a invisible decrease. So I'm going to complete this round and meet you guys at the end. Okay, alright, so I'm back with my work, and now we are going to do is round 20, which is going to be creating a border of your jellyfish. So into your very first stitch you have to do a single crochet. Now we don't need a stitch marker right now. Okay, so we are going to make a border like that one, the shell border. Work 1 single crochet in the first one, then skip the next stitch and into the next one. I did a first single crochet, and then I'm going to skip the next stitch. We are not going to work in that one. Onto the next one you have to do is 6 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then you have to skip the next stitch, skip this one, and into the next one you have to do a single crochet. Skip that one, and into the next one work a single crochet. Now you have to skip the next, and into the next one work 6 single crochets, and this is what you have to do all the way around till you reach back to the beginning. Just keep doing this and you will have that shell border around your jellyfish. So this is how you have to do. and then again you have to skip the next, and into the next one you have to do a single crochet, skip the next, and work a six double crochets into the next stitch. So this is have to do all the way around. I'm going to meet you guys just in a moment. Back to the beginning. Okay, so I have finished my shell round, and at the end you can see you have one stitch which is going to be skipped, and into our first single crochet we are going to do is now finally we are going to give a slip stitch. So on your first single crochet, this is the skip stitch, work over one slip stitch on your first single crochet, chain one, and then fasten off. And this is how your jellyfish head supposed to look like. And now we are going to put the eyes on. Okay, so all you have to do is you will need a 6mm eyes for this jellyfish. Okay, so I'm going to put the eyes. This is the back side. I'm not going to put the eyes on that side. I need the proper finished side. So this is going to be the back. And now you are going to do is we are going to count the rows, not the shell row, but after the shell row. Here's the shell row, and now we are going to count 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5. And here you can see there is a hole right here, and now I'm going to put the eye into this section. First, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I've put in between like 5 and 6, row 5 and 6. And we are not going to put these right now because first we have to make sure that the eyes are on proper place. So you have to skip couple of stitches. It's totally depend on you how many you need to do. 3, 4, 5, 6. I've left a 5 stitches between, no, 6 stitches, and on the 7th I put this. So I think the eyes are okay. So I put it forward. It's your choice. Now if you're going to stitch your smile, you have to stitch it right now, but what I did, I just put it with a fabric glue. So I don't stitch a smile. If you are stitching, you have to do it right now before you sew this up, but I'm going to just place it, just stick it on, so I'm going to do it at the end. And now we have to put these safety covers right at the back of your eyes, just like that. Make sure they are properly stuck in so they will not fall out. And now we are going to put this stuffing in. Okay, make sure if you are stitching a smile, you have to do it right now. I am going to stick a black yarn with a fabric glue. It's optional, you can stitch if you wanted to. And for the top part, you have to change it if you like, or you have to do the same one. For this one, I'm actually making it for a gift, so I'm going to put a child's name at the top. It's a idea. If you wanted to, you can. If you don't like it, then just skip this option. Now I have taken a regular thread here, and now we are going to pass this right into the center of your jellyfish, because I'm going to add in some plastic alphabets. Insert your needle in and then just pass it through, and make sure that your end knot is properly nice, big enough to support the letters. Okay, if you wanted to make a regular hanging, you can go on and make a regular hanging on. So insert your hook insert your needle right into the center of your work, pull the thread through, and now you are going to add whatever alphabet names you like. I have these colorful alphabets. I'm just going to put this in just like that. Make sure you use a nice strong thread for this part. And this is how it's supposed to look like. And now I'm going to take one metal ring and I'm going to place this metal ring on the top of this section here, okay, so that anyone can hang it anywhere they like. Okay, so I'm going to take this ring here, insert my needle in again, and now I'm going to just insert my needle into your right side, right towards the alphabet side, like that. And now I am going to insert my needle back into the alphabets towards the inside of the jellyfish head. So I am going through these alphabets one by one. Okay, so I'm back with it, and here you can see this is how your worksheet looks like. And at the top it's a metal ring, and it's nicely, I have put the child's name on. And now you have to do is put the stuffing in. Don't put too much stuffing in. Make sure you should keep your jellyfish shape nice and even. So insert your stuffing in and give it a shape from your hand. And after stuffing in, we are going to make a bottom cover for our jellyfish. So now we are going to make a bottom cover of a jellyfish. So let's get started with that. Okay, so we will start making with a magic circle. And if you wanted to see this, you can. But the bottom cover is exactly the rounds which we started from the head. From round 1 to 7 is going to be exactly the same rounds. So if you wanted to see this part, you can. And if you don't want it to, you can just follow the top one. From round 1 to 7 exactly we did on the head. So chain 1 and work a 6 single crochets into this magic ring. I'm doing a 6 single crochet right into the center of the ring. Round 2 obviously is going to be a increase every other stitch. So we are back to the beginning, shut the center off, and now into your very first stitch work 2 singles and work 2 singles all the way around. So I'm going to meet you guys just in a moment. So I have done my 2 singles in each, so you should have 12. And now we are going to start round 3, which is going to be 1 single, then 2 single, then 1 single. At the end of this round you should have 18 single crochets. So I'm going to complete this round. Make sure to put the stitch mark on your very first stitch. Work 1, then 2, then 1, then 2 all the way around. At the end you should have 18 single crochets. So once I'm going to complete this round, just in a moment I'm going to meet you. As you can see, I have already did this while talking, so let me complete this round just like that. And now we will start working on round 4 after that. So at the end you should have 2. And now we will do start doing round 4, work 1 single in your first 2, 1 and 2, and then increase your 3rd stitch. This is how you have to do all the way around, 1 1 2 1 1 2 all the way around, and at the end you should have 24 single crochets. Okay, so I'm done with round 4. Round 5 is going to be work 1 single crochet in next 3, 1, put your stitch marker back on, 2 and 3, and increase your 4th stitch. So work a 4th, on your 4th stitch do 2 singles. So at the end you should have 30 single crochets, 1 single in next 3 and 2 single on your 4th stitch. All the way around you have to do 1 1 1 2 1 1 1 2. And now we are going to start with round 6, which is going to be 4 singles and then increase on your 5th. So work 1 individual stitch on next 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and at the 5th one you have to do 2 single crochets. At the end of this round you should have 36 single crochets, 1 into next 4, 2, 3 and 4, and work 5th on your 5th stitch, do 2 singles, 1 and 2. 36 stitches you should have at the end of this round. I'm going to meet you guys just in a blink. Okay, so I'm back. Now we have to do the last and final round of increase, which is round 7, and you should do 1 single crochet in next 5, and then you have to increase the 6th stitch, which is going to be 2 single on your 6th stitch, 1 2 3 4 5, and on your 6th stitch you have to do 2 single crochets. So this is how you have to do this round, and at the end of this round you should have 42 single crochets, working 1 in each of the next 5 and increase the 6th all the way back to the beginning. And now I'm back with this round. At the end, remove the stitch marker, just give a slip stitch to your very first stitch and leave a long tail to sew this later on. So I'm going to leave a nice long tail to sew this later on to my jellyfish. Cut this yarn and fasten off. And now we are going to make a colorful tentacles. First you have to do is just make sure to hide those tails before you sew this. So I'm going to hide these tails. And now it's time to make the tentacles with happiness. Now we are going to make 8 tentacles, and you have to make 8 of those of same color or colorful, it's your choice. So make a slip knot, and I'm going to do is chain 20. So working chain 20 till you reach to the chain 20. So keep doing it because I'm giving a voice over, so I haven't counted the chains right now. So just make chain 20. And then when you make chain 20, all you have to do is on your second chain, this is the first and this is the second, yarn over, skip this one, and into the next one do a 3 half double crochets all into the same space, 2 and 3. Work 3 half double crochet in each of the next stitches till you reach back to the top. So I'm doing 3 half double crochets in each, and I do alternately do 3 2 3 2 or 3 3 3 2, depending on how much wavy you want your tentacles to be. So the basic for this pattern is 3 half double crochet all into the same chain, and this is what you have to do till you reach to the top last chain. So I'm doing 2 sometimes, then I'm doing 3 sometimes, just it's doing creases stitches, and here you can see it's getting turned. So I'm going to meet you guys once I'm going to complete all these chains. Okay, so I have done all my stitches, and at the end where you did your last 3, insert your hook in and do a slip stitch, do a chain 1, pull the yarn and fasten off. And now we are just going to shape this thing right here. So this is the right way, and then just keep rotating it just like that, and there is your tentacle. So this is how it's supposed to be, and now we are going to attach this to the bottom part. So you have to make 8 of those, and you have to, this is optional, if you wanted to add this bell, I'm going to add in, just taking my thread, and at the end point of your jellyfish, I'm going to put this bell here. So it looks really nice, and it gives a really nice relaxing sound as well. If you wanted to, you can put those on, and then just make a knot and hide this thread and cut the thread off. Make sure to secure it properly. Okay, so I have made these here with the bells. 8 tentacles, all are in separate colors. Now we are going to take our base part. This is the back side and this is the front side. So we have to make sure that the front side should be at the bottom. So insert your hook right, leave 1, 2 and 3, almost like 3 rounds, and from the top, this is the first 2, 3. From this part, you're going to start putting your tentacles in. Just grab any color and get one of these yarn. We have 2 yarns here because we started the chain. There's going to be 2 tails of each tentacle, and then just leave one stitch and pull your yarn up and just tie a knot. And this is how you have to add in around, and 1 tentacle is going to be right into the middle. Fasten off just like that, and now we are going to keep attaching all these in round. Take any color you want and then just give a 1 to 2 stitches space into the same round and get your threads through and just make a couple of knots. So I'm going to attach all of these just like that, and 1 is going to be right into the center. Once all are going to be attached to this part, we are going to sew this part to our jellyfish. So keep attaching these tentacles. You can put any color, bright or pastel color if you wanted to. Here you can see these, and I didn't put them on the corner because we are going to sew the corners. So make sure you just skip the starting 3 rounds. Keep attaching your tentacles in. So I'm going to meet you guys once I'm going to attach all these tentacles in, okay? Alright, so here you can see I put the tentacles in. Now you have to take your yarn needle and then you're going to put the needle in, and now we are going to put this cover to hide this section. Now put this cover right here where we end our slip stitch. Remember, this is the part where we end our work. We have to join this, insert your needle in, and then just keep stitching this all the way around. And make sure you take a small bits of threads so they won't show up at the top. Keep doing this and keep attaching this all the way till your base of your jellyfish is properly sealed. Just like that. Keep doing it, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, ladies. I am giving a really tough time right now to my videos, and this is how your work should supposed to look like all the way around. Okay, so I have attached all the way around, and at the end just hide the tail like that. And if you think that your stuffing is not too much, so before closing the base, you are going to add more stuffing in if you wanted to, if you wish to, okay? Making a knot in the base, in the center of these tentacles, and then just pull this anywhere from and hide this tail, fasten this thing off, cut the yarn. And this is how your jellyfish is going to look like. Make it into a proper basic shape, because when we give that much pressure, the toy is going to look really ugly. Okay, so if you enjoyed today's video tutorial, please share this with your friends and family, guys, and subscribe, like, share my video with your friends and family. And now we are going to put the smile in. Okay, so now to do that, all you need is a black yarn. Grab a black yarn just about some points of inches, I don't know how much it was, and I'm taking my fabric glue and I am making a smile between two eyes, a cute little pretty smile. And then you're going to add in this black yarn, and this is so perfect. Just look at that. And now to save this fiber, because when your kid is going to play with this, the fibers are going to come off. You're going to put a little bit this fabric glue right over this smile, and this will all get vanished once it's going to get dry. I'm going to take my needle and I'm just going to spread this glue evenly to look perfect, and this will seal all those small little fibers which came out. And here you can see some fiber is coming off, and we are going to cut this. This is how it's supposed to look like. And it's easy because I really don't like to sew this smile. It's really hard for me to do that. I really feel annoying with that thing. So what I do is just grab your fabric glue and then just stick the smile on, because this is the easiest way to do. So I'm going to keep it properly neat and clean and just meet you guys in a moment. Alright, so this is how my jellyfishes came out, and I hope you have enjoyed today's video tutorial. Don't forget to give a thumbs up to this video, like, subscribe, and please share this video with your friends and family. Thank you so much all my Indian fans as well, who subscribe me, who like me, who comment me. Thank you so much everyone. Take care. Bye bye.